I'm just procrastinating because I know I'm going to have to climb up and down, up and down, up and down while I try and find somewhere. But there we go. How many straps do we put in? 1, 2, 3. These holes should go straight through. I guarantee you it's not going to work. Ask me what's there, so I'm going to have to go through and do that. But in the meantime, I need to get up on the roof to go and fix that gutter which I spoke about previously. And I'm just procrastinating because I know I'm going to have to climb up and down, up and down, up and down while I try and find some way of fixing the gutter that's sort of just up around there somewhere. This gutter has been a problem for years, and if I want to clean up the driveway and use it as a storage space, I'm going to have to fix up the problem with water splashing over the gutter or somehow leaking through and getting underneath, you know, in that covered driveway area. So the culprit's over here somewhere. Here we go. Full of dirt and mud. There we go. I think that's the section over there. The gutter is leaning down. In fact, there's already been some repairs in the past where they've tried to strap it up, and now I've got all those metal straps which I pinched from my neighbour's recycling bin. So time to put those in and, you know, secure this gutter up. And I thought I'd bring the tripod up because that would make it easier. If I fixed this problem with the roof ages ago, then I wouldn't have had to spend that whole day or half a day or whatever it was cleaning up the spit. It'd be nice to have that area properly protected. I swear if this part of the driveway wasn't covered, I'd be dropping stuff down into the driveway continuously. How many straps do we put in? 1, 2, 3, 4. But otherwise, you know, it's looking pretty good. Now that the gutter is clean and it's been strapped back up, water will stop pouring out of here onto the roof and then down through that gap there and getting everything that's underneath this roof wet. What am I doing? Getting the water. This front room is the first thing you see of Knights of Dice when you come to visit us, and it's always a terrible mess. It's even more so with all the foam that I've stored in here. But ultimately I want to turn this room here into a little function space, a little event space. So when you walk in, it's neat, it's clean. There's a couple of tables with displays and that type of stuff. But yeah, first, you know, I need to move stuff at the back. Right now, the driveway is only used for cutting up pallets of MDF and storing junk. It's really not a very well utilized space. So if I can put some shelves out here and put a couple of roller doors in, it creates a really wonderful storage space. Well, that's 2. Man, I need to figure out all this other crap. This backspace is where I've stored in the past all our foam that we usually keep in stock, and now that I'm moving to cutting it on demand, I want to clear up this space and move the lasers back down here to free up that side room so it's not a thoroughfare. It's slowly getting there. This is the last shelf to go out into the driveway, but there's piles of stuff everywhere now. That's all right. I've just got to get this space cleared out, and then we can start, you know, shuffling things around. This is where I need to start, so it's getting there. It's getting there. too hot. It's too muggy. It's only going to be 26 degrees today, but it's already feeling real sticky. Anyway, whew, that's all the shelves up in the driveway. Hopefully everything will be alright out here. I'm just going to bring, boxes of terrain supplies and, all that sort of crap that's, boxes of terrain projects that need to be painted, that can all come out here and, free up and alleviate space inside the warehouse. So the roof fix didn't work. It's still leaking from up there. And crap. I have a really bad habit of just, starting something, having an idea and going, this would be great, let's just start doing things. Like just randomly moving things around in the warehouse and deciding to bring a whole bunch of stuff out into a relatively exposed driveway. And whilst I wait for the roller doors, which I probably should have put in first before I did any of this, to arrive and be installed, I really do need to get up onto the roof again and try and figure out this leak. If I'm going to have anything out here, then I need to have it somewhat protected. Right, there's a different problem up on the roof than what I thought. This might have been a little premature. So yes, the gutter is leaking from underneath near the fascia, which is a bit weird. In the meantime, I think on the edges of these shelves, I'll put a piece of Perspex. So that was interesting, having that bit of rain come. I'm not fussed about this board, which is getting terribly wet. That's going to be changed anyway. That's what I cut all the MDF on, the big 8 by 4 foot sheets with all the different guide positions and stuff on it, and so I can cut the sheets to the size that we need. But that's going to get trashed anyway, and I'm going to build a whole new cutting bench inside the front of the warehouse, when we get to that part in, hopefully a couple of weeks. That's funny, a couple of weeks, huh? A couple of weeks, First step is to get the driveway secure so I can move stuff out here. I had some of this polycarbonate roofing laying around that I've had for years actually. It's been all over the place, but it was perfect for cutting up to add to the sides of the shelves to help protect them from the rain. I couldn't remember how I cut this last time when I did the roof above my deck. I think I might have had a different tool or something. Anyway, I tried a couple of different sorts of things, including that circular saw, which is really, really bad. It can cut up the polycarbonate, it gives a very rough edge. But anyway, after getting it all sorted out, giving it a bit of a wash, I managed to pop a couple of sheets up on the end to help prevent the water getting in. I put all the polycarbonate sheeting in, and it's all done and dusted. This shelf here is going to sit there until I can get the problem with the gutter sorted out. I'm really happy with how things are slowly progressing at the studio. There's so much work to do there. My daughter's inside, she's like, what are you doing? I'm really happy, slowly. It'll take a few months to get everything done. There'll probably be a few weeks of downtime. Hopefully it can be minimized when we move the lasers. I want to get all the infrastructure put in first. So yeah, I want to need to get all the air lines and power and all that sort of stuff done, but that's still maybe early next year. What you doing? So you've just come back from after school care? You're learning to swim at school? So I'm looking forward to all that happening, but it's club night, so I'm quickly smashing some toasted cheese sandwiches, fuel up with a beer, quickly smash this in, we'll go up to the club, see some people. My game tonight got cancelled. I was going to play test some Mirrors of Toulon with my friend Ara. It's been cancelled because Ara's not feeling very well, and so he's gone to get COVID tests and all that sort of stuff. That's alright because I haven't played it for a long time, and I couldn't remember how to play last night when we were chatting. I was like, I don't even remember how to play my own game, so I need to I need to reread my own rules. And then, yeah, head up to the club, go get some pictures, say hi to a few people. I'll shoot a little bit while I'm there, and then, you know, we'll get back into some more studio stuff tomorrow. Cheers. So the club meets at the Thornbury Bowls Club every Thursday. It's on Wednesdays, Viv. Wednesdays. And yeah, it's a great venue. Let's go in and have a bit of a look. So we get the back section now. Feeling super grim today. Club night last night was so good. I ended up staying till close. Probably drank more than I really needed to. But it's time to climb back up on the roof to fix, you know, that thing up there. And my usual method for getting on the roof is no longer accessible because I put a great big pallet of wood there. So I'm gonna go around the back and hopefully we can get up that way. Right, I've found it, I think. I'm not a roofer, but it's clearly evident that my gutters need to be replaced. They're so badly rusted. I thought they were just mostly dirty, but you can see they're starting to rust through. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, the culprit is that tiny little hole there. The water was flowing from underneath here and dripping down near the fascia here, this fascia board, and then dripping down the fascia board off of the edge of the roofing here and then down the lip, down through that gap. Okay, so I couldn't find my silicone, so used a little wire brush and a brush and just sort of cleaned it off as much as I could, and then I jammed a bunch of Need It in there, which I've used before for, you know, various things. It dries rock hard and waterproof and all that sort of stuff. So I put some in the gutter and underneath as well. So we'll see how that holds up. No doubt it's still gonna leak. So good. Oh fuck, it's so good. Harry, Matt, man. You're giving me energy, man. It's fucking giving me energy, man. Keeping things positive. I'm so good. I'm feeling good, man. Thank you so much. You know, I can't believe how much support I've had over the last 6 years here at Knights of Dice, and even way longer than that with my YouTube channel, Rubbish In, Rubbish Out, and the old Battle Bunker days. I've just been so fortunate and so blessed to have amazing customers, amazing staff. I'm just so thankful. It's amazing. I want to put some stairs down the back to make it easier to get out into the driveway rather than having to, you know, go out through the back door. And so I started building some stairs out of, you know, some spare boards and stuff I have laying around. And then my neighbor was like, "What are you doing, Viv?" Like, they're engineers, they build, you know, jumping places and playgrounds and stuff for kids, and, you know, they're building some stuff for a Disney park or something at the moment. He's like, "Fucking, you're never gonna make any stairs out of that shit." Like, it was all old MDF board. I think there was a sheet of pine maybe 16 mil pine. I thought I'll build some stringers out of that, and then, you know, I've got some 70 by 35 mil treated pine out the back here, and it's like, just go to Bunnings, man, and just buy a set of pre-made stringers, bolt them on, and be done with it. So I went to Bunnings, 59 bucks per stringer, and perfect. Bolt them in, put on some stair treads, and there we go. So I'll use that sheet. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's pine. It's some sort of solid timber. It's not a particle board or something like that.
So this is definitely some sort of particle board.
But I'll use that. I'll just double it up so it's 32 mils per tread. It's supposed to be 45, but fuck it, you know, it'll be fine out here for the driveway. These holes should go straight through. I guarantee you it's not going to work. Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. Look at that one. Of course, there's always going to be one that's fucked. It'll give me a set of stairs here, which will make it, you know, so much easier to, you know, just go in and out of here, in and out of here, rather than having to walk all the way around where it's just a trip hazard and damn annoying. So I'm going to put these in. And then can keep filling up the shelves with, you know, bits of foam and, you know, MDF prototypes and, you know, all that other sort of junk that can just sit out here. There we go. Job's done. That's so good. I must say a massive thank you to my wife Kim. It's Friday night. Normally I pick up Charlotte from school, but she did it today so I could stay back and, you know, keep moving things around. And then I phoned her and said, I want to put a set of stairs in. I'll be back home later tonight. She was like, okay, no worries, we got Macca's for dinner. I'm so thankful. I'm so fortunate. Thank you to Kim, Charlotte, my wonderful customers and fans and people who have watched me for, you know, 13 years here on the old YouTubes. Amazing. I'm done. Woohoo! There's a small gap here, slowly filling up with cables. Alright, so beginning the turn, discard any cards that you don't want. That'll do it. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter too much.